Hi everyone, welcome back to another session of Sharky Plays Minecraft. You might be wondering where I am. A lot's happened on this realm since the last time I was here. As you can probably tell by this enormous room that I'm in. If I go over to this window, you should be able to see my treehouse over there. So that might get you the bearings to roughly where we are. This is Skeever's and Novak's house, directly across the river. And it looks quite massive, and I'm going to drop a torch down there, and over there. Yeah, this is a new floor. In fact, there's not just a new floor, there's new rooms and all sorts of things. This is the balcony that used to be here. Someone's plugged that hole finally. And so this was, of course, originally the bedroom. The beds are still where they always used to be. This was where the room used to be, up the top here. But it's now much longer. Don't mind that spider, it's clearly running over the roof. I bet the roof doesn't have torches on it. I'll have to go up and check at some point. If I go downstairs here, here's the front door. Ah, there you are. How about I just go out and give you the chopping now? Get this over and done with. There we go. Oh, and a creeper over there as well. That's interesting. Let's kite you over this way a bit. Oh, that was hopeless. That's a good way to start, isn't it? Okay, well, we'll get some dirt and we'll fix that on our way out. Yeah, look, you've probably seen half the things I wanted to try and show you at this point now. But, let's go back in here. And this is the downstairs, so you know the downstairs area, right? We're used to that, that's all quite normal. But we've now got a bunch of extra rooms up here. There is, oh, by the way, green doors, courtesy of the Nether. Indoor swimming pool, apparently. So, nice view overlooking the Nether portal there. There's that Enderman, you can hear. Bunch of extra rooms here that'll eventually get turned into something, I imagine. There we go, rooms everywhere. All interlocking doors. No doors to go in that one. I'll have to go in the other way. So nothing much in here yet, but it does look like that is the Christmas room over here. Lovely red and green seats around the outside. And this looks like a Christmas tree in here. Nice little stumpy Christmas tree, but he's doing the job. Maybe there'll be some decorations and stuff pop up on that sometime soon. I also noticed there's no windows here. These two bits just look into the next room, so maybe someone's forgot to put some glass in there. But yeah, the house is a whole lot bigger. Let me grab that dirt so we can fix that hole. Oh, also, something's happened here, and this is actually turned into a separate room now. Just a little bit more space. You know. So if we head down here, I can never remember where half the things live in these chests anymore. Here we are. Oh, I already had twisted dirt on me. That'll help. Yeah, a lot of stuff's adjusted and been updated down here. This is my favourite bit, the chest of torches. Let's get some more of them. There we go. Actually, how about I put my one bit of string? There we are. Back in there. Oh, and the arrow. Okay. Still the usual sorts of things in here. Precious stuff. Genuine books. Nice. Iron gold. Now, you might recall last time I was streaming that we did a tiny bit of work in here, Novak and I, making a little secret entrance right here. These two blocks here are on a pair of pistons. So if we see there's a lever hiding behind this anvil here. I tried to do all sorts of things by having a lever in the wall with a painting covering it and stuff like that. In the end, none of that really worked. So I've just hidden it behind this anvil. And if we flick that, you hear the pistons activate. And that's opened this up. It's pulled those two blocks back. We can step down in here now. You can see that those two logs have just shifted. I pull this lever, shifts them back, and you can see there's the pistons now. One piston is down in there. And you can peek into a little bit of redstone there. Other pistons up here, and of course you can peek over there. There's stuff there. So if you want to actually see what's going on in here, I break this block. It actually lets us into this chamber in here. Okay. So what's going on here is, if I get up a bit higher, can't make that jump, no, that's fine. What we've got on the ground here is a logic gate. This is a XOR gate, an exclusive OR gate. What it's doing is it's taking two inputs coming in from the back here, or from these two sides, acting as two inputs. They're going through these redstone comparators here in a particular setup, so that the output that comes out the other side is acting as an exclusive OR, which means the output will be activated when either one of these two inputs is activated, but not both. So that has the effect of having a two-way switch on the door. You can see the inputs, one input is coming from the lever that was up there in the brewing room. The other input is coming from this block here, which is the other lever, just around the corner there. Okay, so they're the two inputs. The output signal that's coming out here runs upstairs here, repeating the kit signal going, and then splits off here. Half the signal goes to that piston, the other half of the signal runs down these stairs here, which is going into the other piston. Okay, so that's how this is working. If one of the switches gets flicked, it adjusts the pistons, and then if the other switch gets flicked, or the same one gets flicked again, it deactivates the pistons again. So that gives us our two-way switch. So as long as we remember when we come through here to flick the switch behind us, so flick to open, I can go up there and flick that one, and it would close it, and we'd be up the top, or I could come back down. I could flick this one and close it from this side. So either way, it's a two-way set of switches. So let's put that block back there. Now the other thing you'll notice now, of course, now that we're down here, and this is what Novak and I were doing last time, getting this tunnel actually set. Lots of torches here. You can actually notice if you look up here, that is the river running in between my tree house and Skeever's and Ash's house, the one that we were just literally in there. So this is the river in between us, with a little glass there, another tunnel to look up. And as we go up the steps here, you notice we're getting close to my place because it just goes back to regular old underground stuff. So that's going to be my first job. I'm going to tidy this up a little bit. This is the secret entrance to my treehouse just here now. Oh, and it's night time. Yikes. So here's our secret entrance, and if we head up here, yeah, in the treehouse. So I'm going to take a chance to sleep while we're up here. Hopefully we didn't spawn too many mobs outside again. See, look at that. The roof is completely black. Gonna have to go back up there and put torches on there, because that's why we've got things all over the place. It's just not lit up real well. So I'm gonna have to torch up the roof. But yeah, look, it's a giant box now. You can see where it used to be. That was its old dimensions. Through to there, that divider there, of course. Now it's gotten, what, 3 times as long and maybe twice as deep. So the building just got like 6 times bigger above ground, with somewhat of an underground presence as well. The underground stuff tends to go more that way. I think. Actually, no, it doesn't. It goes a bit that way. The first floor down tends to stretch out that way. The second floor down tends to stretch out that way, because this is where the tunnel is coming through here. And yes, I do see there's 2 creepers over there. Hopefully they'll despawn, otherwise we will just ignore them. So, what are we here to do this session? Oh, and of course, you'll be seeing all these other things. The garden is gone at the moment, because the building had to go back further. All the animals are just tied around that outdoor swimming pool there. And Skeevers has gone and built this lovely greenhouse. We might go over and take a look at that when we plug that hole there in that creeper accident. And yeah, it's a greenhouse full of basically plants and flowers, and surrounded by different types of trees and things like that. So nice aesthetic piece over there, right next to the mine entrance. I will just have a quick look at our to-do board, because some of these things are going to have to update and adjust. Yeah, we still have to give Skeevers $50. So build an underground tunnel to connect the 2 bases. That's basically done. That's what we're going to do. Once we've plugged this hole and finished the opening tour, we're going to just finish the tunnel on my treehouse end, so that's all set up. And then there's other stuff going on here. Some of this I'm putting on the back burner, some of this is not. The time has come for us to start and bring villager exploitation into this realm. I know I've been doing that on my own private world, but I think it's time that we take advantage of the economics here, because it's going to be pretty soon that we're looking to try and start enchanting things on a massive scale. And for that, I'm going to see if I can't get a bit of help from some gearing villagers, because having easy access to diamond gear is going to be helpful for some of our plans. So that's going to take a bit of priority over some of this. We are still going to aim to build the automatic sugarcane farm, because that is going to give us villager traits for emeralds, so that's still a priority. The others, the pumpkin farm, the slaughterhouse, the fishing setup, these things are not quite as important anymore, because they were sort of, well, not the fishing one, but at least the pumpkin and chicken slaughterhouse, we're aiming towards automating pumpkin pie, which I think was a nice goal to start with, but so much has happened on this server in between my streams here. So much has been happening on this realm that I don't think we need to pump out thousands of pumpkin pie anymore. There's already so much food and stuff like that in reserve. So maybe that's a long-term goal for us to deal with another time. So we'll come up and tidy this up after we finish the underground tunnel and get some new projects going. But basically, after we've done the tunnel, it's going to be a case of get this sugarcane farm going, so that can be ticking away here. And then we're going to go looking for a village to exploit. So we'll see just how much of that we can get done in this session. But that's the plan. What have I got here in okay, not too bad. I'll just leave all that there. Ooh, was that someone just there? It was. Hello, sir. Well, this is awkward. They're just the right height for you to shoot me. Oh, and a friend? Aha. Let's come up and get that. That's one thing that we should probably do. I'm torn. Do I make a mob spawner so that we get a bunch of stuff from them? If we do, the goal of the mob spawner is probably not mob drops. It's probably more experience, really. Getting XP for free is really the goal of a mob spawner if I'm going to make one. But on some level, see there's the tunnel. On some level, we could just train up a cleric in the village in order to buy, I think it's the cleric, in which we can buy bottles of experience. So it's sort of a bit redundant. Saying that, I've never done that before. I've never trained up a cleric in order to buy experience potions, or bottles of experience, from him before, so I don't know if it's necessarily really efficient or not. But that's something we might try out and see just whether or not that's really going to cut it or not. Alright, so while we're over here, let's okay, we don't need that anymore. That's probably a bit unnecessary. Let's just tidy that up for everyone. That would have been some staircases for building. So there's the outdoor swimming pool with all the animals just tied around it. And yeah, we've lost our farm, and we've literally built right up to that bee tree, which is a little bit hilarious. I'm presuming these two creepers from this side are gone. Yeah, good. And there are torches underneath lighting that up, but I'm going to have to go up to the top and torch up there, because that's just going to get me worked up. Seeing the kinds of things that were up there when I logged in, I need this to be lit much better. guess I saw an Enderman blink away. There we go. Novak's going to have a fit when he sees this. It's his favourite thing to talk about, so honest. I shouldn't say that, that's a bit excessive. He enjoys talking about how Skeeters and I tend to be a little bit keen on lighting the place up. Dripping honey, that's interesting. Wow, we literally have one torch left. I wasn't even paying attention to that. We're just lighting up as much as we needed. Nice trees around here, so I'm skirting around to just give a quick tour of the greenhouse, and we can go get the rest of the tunnel fixed. But, yeah, isn't this lovely? Right, we've got nice sort of pastel colours on this side, greens and greens. Oh dear, everything but that. Yellows and blues and pinks and whites and things like that. I guess it's green, but you know. Red rose bushes up the back here, and then over this side there's sort of the warmer colours. It's almost like the warm colours on this side and the cool colours on that side. Nice design there. Reds, oranges, yellows, and things on this side. Sunflowers. It's a shame that these sunflowers over this side sort of face outward. You sort of shoot this way, and yeah, they all aim towards. Is this the west? F3? No, this is the east, of course. Of course, this is the east. I knew that. Just all aim east. They all aim in the direction of the sunrise. So let's. What are we at? Right, yeah, we've got to go back and finish the rest of the underground tunnel. And look at that, it's nearly night time again. I'm gonna keep an eye on that underground if I can asleep, because this is how we get monsters everywhere around our base. What I should really do is put a lot of torches around outside here, just to stop things spawning. And I think at some point I will. But for that, let me just grab a heap of torches. This is the Skeever's dog here, sitting on his chest, just waiting patiently for her to return. Yeah, let's just do that. And chuck some of them mob drops back. Now, do we still have leftover building supplies here? We do. We've still got more stone bricks. That's good, because I'm counting on that for the rest of this tunnel down here. I'll just plonk that down there at the moment. Oh, and we actually can sleep. Well, let's do that then. Alright, well, I'll leave it there. Now, this is a little bit messy. We've got to go up here, we've got to turn the corner, and we're up here, and then it's 2 high instead of 3 high. Down here it was 3 high, a little bit more headspace, that kind of stuff. So I'm going to make this 3 high here, just for the rest of this. It all gets a bit tight with this water around here, so I think I'm actually going to expand this a tiny bit, and head up to our tree trunk. So I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup here, make this a little bit deeper. And I don't know, I'm not really sure. I'm thinking of maybe trying to diagonal this a bit. I don't know. I don't know what I'm planning to do. I'm thinking of maybe either having it diagonal from here, going back that way, sort of through the water, so you sort of come up at the water, or you know, if it does come up here, maybe I don't know, maybe diagonal it just before the water. We're just gonna have to experiment and see. But at minimum, this is gonna have to all drop down one layer. Do we actually have tools in this? We do. We barely do, but we do have tools. So let me get this all down one layer. And yes, I know I'm about to spill that water, so let me drop it down one more. Let me get rid of these. Right, there's one pick down already. You should see the amount of iron we've got. I'm in 2 mines. I always treat iron as very precious and rarely make tools out of iron. Just because I tend to find it a bit of a waste. Even though there's so much iron everywhere, I tend to spend my iron with villager trading anyway. But that being said, we do have so much iron because Skeevers and Novak are just really good little diggers, and they've been mining up so much stuff. So maybe we just be done with it. Now, let's see, now's the chance to work it out. So before I turn all this and replace it with the stones, let's work out what we're actually going to do here. Are we coming up on a bit of an angle? And if so, how are we going to do this? Right? I'm thinking look, maybe it all is just a little bit excessive. I mean, it seems like it's a clunky corner coming up here. Go around all sort of through there, but maybe it'll be nicer when I just open this up a bit more. You know, maybe it will. I certainly feel like I need to widen this out around the water. So we're also gonna just extend this through a little bit here. Keep this going at a height of 3 and a width of 3. Right up until maybe 1 or 2 blocks before the actual ladders. Oops. Accident there. Pretty sure I've got more birch and ladders up there, so let me just quickly get them to fix the bottom. I only need 1 more ladder block. Yeah. And maybe 3 more birch. Able to do the rest of that. Yep, so 1 birch in each of those 3 spots there. 1, 2, 3. A ladder there. Can I put a torch there? I can't because the ladder's in that square. Yep, that's fair. That's fair. So, what we're going to do now is we need this entire place here to be replaced with these bricks instead. But I'm just going to widen it out around here a little bit. I feel like it's a bit of a tight squeeze, so I'm just going to... Yes, I know I'm doing that with a pickaxe. Just going to widen this out 1. Yeah, just for this aesthetic of it. Just so it's a bit easier to run around that. Yeah, it's a bit like a roundabout here now. So, okay, well, let's start switching everything over for this. So, basically just a bit of busy work here. I think I planned it so that this is the part where I would have told you all about my plans for what we're going to be doing this session. I got a little bit ahead of myself, and so I went through all that earlier, chatting about what we're doing. I've looked up a couple of little articles and guides and things on some automation within vanilla Minecraft, because I'm a fan of modded Minecraft. That's the usual scene that I tend to enjoy playing. And as a result, I do tend to like a bit of complex machinery and stuff like that. I remember way back to the good old days when modded Minecraft was still a very early idea, and the sort of my first actual mod that I really played seriously. I mean, I think I watched people playing modded Minecraft for a good while before I actually tried to play any of it myself, just because in the early days of modded Minecraft it was actually quite a pain compared to it is now to set certain things up. So it took me a while to sort of make that plunge and get into it. But anyway, one of the first mods that I tried out and got set up on my own Minecraft as a result of watching other people do it was the original Industrial Craft, which added all sorts of exciting things to the game. In addition to just finding your gold and your iron and stuff like that, it added tin and lead and silver. And this was incredible. The fact that there were like these extra ores in the game now. It was, groundbreaking, or at least it felt like that to me. That there was just this new thing all of a sudden you could go mining for, looking for these different types of ores. Of course, it added basic electricity, energy generation, and stuff like that to the game. Bat boxes, batteries for storing your power. They were the power cells, the Industrial Craft bat boxes. I remember the solar panels. I think that was switching to the iron pick now. I know. Solar panels for passive energy generation over time, which is always fun, trying to be efficient in getting those set up. It was always about efficiency and economy of power and stuff like that. One of the things I remember about it is the way that you had to sort of think through the different types of power, because you have low voltage and medium voltage and high voltage and stuff like that. It was trying to replicate sort of a bit of realism there in that sense. And you get like basic machines and advanced machines, and wow, that's interesting. Let's just do that. That's a lot closer to the surface than I thought it was. Anyway, these basic types of machines and things. I don't even remember what I was saying now. Yeah, low voltage, high voltage, that kind of stuff. And yeah, if you plugged the wrong type of machines or the wrong type of power source, it would actually break the machine, it would explode. It would destroy the block, that kind of thing. I'm a little bit cautious. Oh no, I can go one higher. So if I break that, nothing's actually going to happen. Yeah, that's fine now. Anyway, yeah, it was quite fun. I guess is what I'm trying to say here. Fond memories of these sorts of things. And I guess this is the big circuitous tangent now that we're coming back to. As a result of some of these early automation and things like that in Minecraft, being able to make the game do these kinds of things, I am also somewhat of a fan, therefore, when playing vanilla Minecraft, of trying to find ways to set up machinery to automate certain processes and stuff. Deal with that. Because in the early days of sort of the basic mode of Minecraft, you would be able to do these kinds of things. You would have powered furnaces that you wouldn't have to go and get all this coal for and stuff like that. Do we have cooked stone? We do. What am I cooking a bunch of stone for there? It's not even bothered doing that. Let's just take some more smooth stone. Actually, you know what? I'll go and replace it. I'll do that. I'll set some stone going. But Okay. So replace what we used. But yeah, as I'm trying to say, taking a long time doing it. Yeah, I think it's quite fun. So trying to get these out, and we never went to the stone cutter with that. Trying to yeah, work out how to replicate these kinds of things in Minecraft. Have it sort of automatically harvest crops, automatically do this and that, It's a fun challenge, and it's much more possible now with the kinds of things that are in just your vanilla Minecraft with redstone circuitry and stuff like that, comparators and repeaters and observers, and of course pistons and stuff like that. You can get a lot more automation going these days. Well, at least I understand that you can. I must admit, I'm not 100% up on these things, which is why I've had to go and read articles and look at little tutorials and things like that. And as a result, I've got all these grand plans. I've got all these ideas in mind of automatic sugarcane, automatic wheat farms, all sorts of automatic things that might one day be on the go. And I guess the purpose for these is the villager trades. I was, as I said, originally thinking of trying to automate pumpkin pie, so that we had sort of an endless supply of food always at our disposal. But that's become a bit less of a priority now, with just the sheer abundance of other things we've got. And so, yeah, even just automating wheat for our own sake, automating seeds, automating bone meal, certainly something that can still be done, but it's less of a priority for us now. So it's more of a priority for something like village trades. So I will focus on it for that purpose more than anything else, really. There we go. Yeah, I can't put the torches up there at all. Okay, we just finished this bit of floor here, and then we'll be good. Would you believe it? We are one short. No, we have one on the stack. Whew. we had 63 too many. That's fine. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah, it feels a bit nicer now. Yeah, just a little bit neater. Yeah, we could just get rid of this. Oh, I'm not watching the time at all. It is literally the middle of the night. Ah, dear. Things are going to have spawned everywhere. Ah, dear. I mean, because I'm the one that's always telling them to sleep. I need to be the one to be sleeping. Setting a good example. Look at that. Things running up there on fire. All this stuff in the jungle here is going to come and blow up on me. So, we'll head back down. You know what? I should put a trapdoor there. I really should. Just because anything is liable to come down here now. I did sort of always wonder about that. How long would it take before a zombie or a skeleton or something? I don't think they can actually go down the water like that. I'm pretty sure that's not possible. It's not going to happen. But it's always in the back of my mind. But maybe one day it will. So let's just run up here real quick. Stick one of them down right there. Ooh, there we go. Run, 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 run. Oh, there are two. Oh dear. What sort of damage has that caused? Oh, we don't want them to fight. We don't want to fight them on the water with the glass there. That would be a real disaster. Let's come over to this spot where we just finished plugging this hole. Oh dear. I don't like creepers in water. Actually, it's probably not so bad because the water will dampen the explosion. Oh dear, and if we keep doing that... Come on. Come on, boy. Oh, come on, come forwards a bit. This is nerve-wracking. Was it like 3 or 4 hits with the iron shovel? With the iron sword? Come on. A bit closer. There we go. Okay, so remember what I said about putting torches around the house? I need to put torches inside this forest. Look at it. I've lost half of my tree. Oh, I bet I've lost the sign too. Yep, it is a complete disaster. Oh, dear. Okay. Well, in a sense, I'm glad this happened to me and not to them, because at least I can attempt to fix this, because I know how it's supposed to be. And right as we put down the trapdoor as well. Nothing else in the bush going to come charge me out of this. Oops. How much of this tree did we lose? Oops, I thought I just did that. Two more bits. Can I sneak 2 bits of oak log for another tree somewhere? Oh, there's a zombie. I was just looking over here. Sneaking a bit of oak from this tree that doesn't really need all of it. There we go. Did we pick up the sign? We did. I was on a bit more of an angle before. Definitely not a secret tunnel. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Place is still all in a bit of shambles. There was definitely more surface dirt here than what there is at the moment. There's granite. Yeah. Yeah, that was where our tunnel was, right close to that bit there. But that'll grow back. It'll get better. But yeah, what am I going to do? I'm going to have to light this place up with just a heap of torches. Just all sorts of things. You know, I should sort of do this at night time, really. And we can see just how dark it is. So maybe if I'm still here, if I haven't left by the time it gets to the next night, then we can have a bit of a look around and see just how dark it really is here. I'm just going overboard with torches. Yeah, there we go. That's at least got sort of the immediate vicinity lit up. Squid has died. Okay. And another one is dying. Just pitched himself. You're going to drop your egg sack though. Never mind. Okay. Look, in a real rough sense, I'm going to torch around the outside of the house. Just give us a little bit of light. Minimize the chances of things spawning. There we go. Just roughly speaking, you know, you can't go crazy lighting up the entire world. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. Let's get, I'll just stand back here. We can put that back. Let's see, it was from there, wasn't it? Yep, it was all down here. Some diorite, some granite. These are my regular cobble. There's the mob drops. Squid ink. I wonder where. Oh, it is in here. I was about to say, I wonder where squid ink goes, but it does go here. Why are there wheat seeds in here? Wheat seeds shouldn't be a mob drop. Or andesite. There's a couple of random things. But never mind. Oh, our bed. We still have our bed missing, and there's the torch chest. Okay. Always good to just have free torches. I probably don't need all those in there now. That can all come back out of there, because that's done. So let's put the glass back with them. Cobble back over here. Yes. These nice building blocks. Let's stick that extra cobble there. Stone bricks, stone stairs, right there. Okay, so oh, for bread, not too bad. Let's get some more bread. Cooked meals, yeah. Excuse me. So this is what I mean. There's no need for us to make a pumpkin farm now, and there's this much food. A pumpkin pie farm. There's just so much food. Let me take some more bread. In fact, let's not do that. Let's just put all our bread back. Let me take some cooked meat. Be done with it. I'll take a whole stack of cooked mutton. There we go. Yeah, look at all this wheat and watermelon stuff for villager trades. It's going to be great. Speaking of, let me just check the precious chest and see what we've got in the way of some of these things. Yeah, so we do still have 3 or so stacks of animals. Oh nice, some prismarine shards. And a Heart of the Sea, yeah, because I think they followed that buried treasure map. And they've actually found that. In creative mode, probably. I think I was there watching when they did that, but anyway. Yeah, Obsidian, yeah. So, depending upon what we find, and let's make our way through the tunnel. Depending upon what we find, with our village, whether it's near or far, the one that we end up going to exploit, we might make ourselves like a minecart track there, a little train station, to take us there and back with the amount of iron and stuff we've got. Yeah, so let's see, how lit up is the place? Slightly. How lit up is my area? Slightly as well. Okay. Well, let's sleep before too many things do come. Haha, sleeping on a bed with a little bed in our hand. That feels funny. Alright, let's just put all that back like that. Yeah, we might set up a little mine track. Monorail sort of thing. Taking us from this town to our village. Use up some of our iron. And if it's near, yep, easy. If it's far, it might be a little mine cart track through the nether to minimise the amount of distance travelled, which will be fun. Make a little tunnel in the nether, cobblestone it up like our secret tunnel underground here, and just ride a mine cart halfway across the world there. But before we go doing that, we should work out some sort of sugar factory for sugarcane. So with this in mind, let's go to the to-do list and actually sort some things out. So that's done. All right, that one's done. Some of these are on the back burner. Build more trees house extensions. That's just an always. Chicken house thing, storehouse, back burner. Pumpkin farm on the back burner. Sugarcane farm, we're literally going to do that now. Fishing setups on the back burner. So let's put some more of these down. And let's think. So we are find a village to exploit. Okay. Build walls around. Build walls around village. Both keeps the testificates in, keeps the villagers in, and also keeps the baddies out. Build and automate sugarcane farm is what we're going to do. Now, build a train line from here to village. Or train line to the village. Yeah, the village. There we go. And I don't know, maybe there's more. Right. So that's the plan at this stage. So let's go and do that. Let's start with building the sugarcane farm, because I'm just going to be experimenting with that, testing out some ideas, seeing what works. I'm also going to work out where to put the building. I think I'm going to put it over here. We'll see. Let's head back. Oh, I missed the trapdoor. There we go. Let's head back. Get ourselves all tooled up and stuff with things we need. Close off the secret tunnel again. Don't need it left open all the time. Okay, so here's the real question. If I find an organics chest, are we going to have a heap of sugarcane already? Well, if we do, it's not in the organics chest. Okay. It's not going to be in food or cooked meat. Farming and seeds? Nope. Wood? Surely not. Not in the weapons and tools, although I probably could do with iron pickaxes. Let me get myself a stone pickaxe. Oh dear, what else are we going to need? Those shovels and axes there, will be fine. Nice enchanted things over here. See, this is the goal. Dealing with this. Like, look at these lovely enchanted things. We can get this sort of stuff just pumped out from a village. Then we can start enchanting some books and anviling those enchantments onto these ones and making some really mega enchanted stuff. The glass. These are the miscellaneous. There's the miscellaneous. There are dyes here. Saddles and things. I don't see no sugarcane. Doesn't mean nether. Maybe a mob drop. Surely, but I'm loving the amount of slime balls that are there. The cold chest. Yeah. Building blocks. Don't tell me we literally have no sugar cane. There it is. It's in the food chest. I suppose it is because it makes sugar. Okay. That makes sense. Somehow. But it does. Let's just grab a heap of that. Now, what am I going to need? What am I going to need? Let me just get a heap of supplies to get set for this. We've got a little bit of wood. We need a bit more wood maybe. Let me just get a tiny bit more wood. A birch button. We're going to need some cobblestone. We've got cobblestone. Well, let me, where did I put that extra stack of cobble? Take that back. I'm going to need iron and redstone. I don't really know what we're going to need. So I'm imagining pistons, obviously. But there'll be redstone circuitry to lay down. There will be, I think, observers. I think that's what we're doing here. Let me start thinking through some of this. Let's make how many I'm just make 4 pistons now. What does an observer want? Nether quartz. Of course it does. Okay, that's not too bad. We've got 4 pistons. We're going to need 4 observers. We're going to need 4 nether quartz. The nether chest. I know roughly the order of the chest. I just don't know which side things are. Whether they're that side or this side. We're getting there. We're learning. Still no nether wart. But look at all this nice nether wood. Okay, so... Oops. Failed to type that. Some pistons, some observers. So... we might need a... sand? Well, let's get some sand. I mean... I'm pretty sure it's a fallacy these days. It used to be that, yep, sugarcane, sand. That was the deal. But apparently that's just not the case. But people still like to say, yep, sugarcane, sand. It grows on dirt too. It really does. But I am going to just nick a bit of sand from here. And in fact, I'm actually going to take it from the riverbed. I don't want to destroy the nice appearance of that. My 4 sand. Because I've gotten 4 observers, 4 pistons, so I'm going to be planting 4 sugar canes. I don't know why I grabbed so much. But, I guess I'm just doing this small scale to start with to test that this works. And if it does, we might be able to go massive, make a full-on sugar factory. At the moment, it's just a sort of a prototype test. So I'm just going to make it just beside here, in this sort of spot here, and then we're going to see if it works. If it does, we might do a little bit of landscaping here and put enough building here. So let me just test some stuff out to start with. So we're going to need sand. That's going to have sugar cane in it. Okay. We're going to need some blocks around here in order to contain the water. One more. Actually, you know what? I kind of like that water's flowing. That's still going to let me plant everything there. Yep. Okay, that's fine. Let's stick this bed down just here. So we're going to be hopping in it soon. What else am I needing? I'm needing to be able to put some pistons and observers and things at the back here. So I'm going to need piston's going to be here shooting out this way. Have a bed? Come on, surely we can. Nope. Give it one more go. There we are. I miss my bed buddy sometimes, you know, our bed buddy from the other world. We don't have him in this realm, do we? But I guess, yeah, it's just something to work towards. Work towards a bed buddy, dear. You know, because as we get to the village, we'll end up people stealing our beds and stuff. So, nope, that's not what I wanted. Is that because I was holding down shift? Nope, that's just the way that they go. Okay. So I need the little face facing the front. That. So as I understand it, he looks out this face with the front. When he sees something, he blinks at the back. That initiates a redstone pulse. So what we need to do is have that redstone pulse power the piston underneath it. So if I'm going to run around the back here, if I put another, another line of stuff here, just so that I can bunch more of these down. So they're all looking in front of them. Now what do I need to do in order to power these pistons? Why would I just simply connect them via redstone like this? That's not going to power the piston when that lights up, is it? I've got to somehow get power to the back of the piston. Alright, let me just check real quick with a redstone torch. What's actually going to happen here? I'm making this up as I go along. Let's take a redstone torch here. I'm just going to see if anything happens. No, that's fine. So, I guess because when that redstone's active, it powers the block underneath it. And when it powers the block it's on, that's the block connecting the piston. And because these are all connected to each other, that means the minute one of these detects a growth, all the pistons fire. Okay, so what that really means now is we've got to build this right up so that when this pushes this off, the sugarcane's got nowhere to go except down into the water. And then from down in the water, we need a pair of hoppers, or several hoppers in fact, in order to send this out. So, proof of concept. I think I'm going to knock this down, and I'm going to rebuild a structure and put this inside. This is going to work great. Now, the real question is, well, I was going to say the real question is, can I bone meal sugarcane to test this out? So I'm going to have to find that out. Let me refill this. Because at least I can use that to test all the features, but I don't think you can bone meal. Oops. Where's the mob drops? On the other side, of course then. I don't think you can go more sugar cane. We'll find out. Aha, I knew I left myself a way up somewhere. Go, 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 go. No, I can't. But what I can do, actually, now that I say that, I can do that. Aha! Aha! So, now it's a shame that some of that lands there and doesn't actually go in the water. Most of it goes in the water. Some of it just goes back where it landed there, which is annoying. Like, really annoying. So, I'm thinking... What am I thinking? I mean, the hopper's just the way... The other thing I do is have a mine cart running around underneath it, and a little mine track underneath with a hopper and a chest and picking all this stuff up, but that's going to be messy. I mean, I say messy, but it won't be. And it will sort this problem out, I think. Oh, dear. And the other thing is we just got to make sure it pushes it all the way out. Like, so much of that just lands on there. It seems very inefficient. I wonder if there's anything else I could do about this. Like, I can't put any other blocks here because the pistons won't work properly. Can't put anything up where the observers are. Like, if I just had another block on the side here. It sort of doesn't really ricochet things anymore. Don't worry about one thing at the top here. That'll never happen because I'll be able to sort that out. It's not too bad. It doesn't happen very often. Like, if the sugarcane farm's big enough, we can probably live with it. Really. Okay. Okay. I think I'm living with it. So... Oh, come on. So, we're knocking this thing down. And we're going to build ourselves a little sugarcane factory. So we need a hit more pistons, hit more observers. But that's fine. Now, here's a question. How far will water run? Not like that. I want water to run in a single line. Maybe like just a little channel. Like that. Yeah. Still not what I had in mind. There we go. No, okay, look, I'm gonna have to make a structure higher. Alright, right. Just looking for a long front section. Here we are. the water run that way? Okay, so from a source block, run 1, 2, well, count source block as 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, really, we want. What if well, if I had 16, I have 12 is enough. So I have 15, right? So if I had another one, let me go get one more bucket of water. So I'm just working out the dimensions of this sugar farm. Sugarcane farm, how big it should be. So I'm putting a bunch more of these. So if this one's going to end on this one, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at that, I guessed perfect. Like that. So that's a block where they overlap. And that's where the hopper is. Yeah, time to sleep. Fair enough. So now water back up. Yes, I can hear that Enderman somewhere. Okay, let's just tidy all this up a bit. There we go, have our first piece of cooked mutton. Oh, that's pretty decent. So that means we need 15 water, 16 and 17 once we've closed the in on either side. So our factory's got to contain something 17 long. It needs to have the water running down. It needs to have sand on one side and sand on the other side, shall we say. We can have 2 of these setups going on opposite sides using the same strip of water. So that puts our water going down there, our sand on either side. Then we need the row back that's going to have the pistons and observers, so that's 5 now. Then a row back from that's got to have the line of redstone, so that's 7. So it's 17 long by 7. 15 for the water, plus 2 for the other end. So 17 by 7 is our internal size for this thing. So if I'm building a building to contain it, and that's what we're looking at, 17 by 7 interior. Given how long it is, I feel it should go this way. How long is 17 compared to the size of this building? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, 17 from the back of the building to those stairs. So, if I make this, say, as long as this building, exact same length, just off to the side here, and it's going to be 7. 7 this way, well that's fair. So if I started out about here somewhere, I feel like I need to raise this land here a bit, and we'll be doing it up on the flat here. So let me go. Get a bunch more dirt, because that 48's probably not enough. Yeah, definitely not when I should start putting it down. I say definitely not, but we're going to come close, but yeah, definitely not. Like, yeah, we're going to have to put another maybe 2-3 rows out of this. Yeah. Let's go get another 2 stacks of dirt. The wrong side again. I'll learn one of these days. 2 stacks of dirt. Oh, is that a heap of sand there? Ah, sandstone, of course. But we are going to need a heap of sand. So, yeah, when we're set to go with this, we're going to want, 15 15 pistons, 15 reserves. No, 30, because we're doing it on 2 sides. 30 sand, all this sort of stuff. Because we'll do it with sand. I'm thinking of building this out of birch. Could go crazy build out sandstone or something like that, but I think I'll build out of birch, and we'll go birch planks for the walls, logs for the corner trims and stuff like that. So look at that. We found a way to use it up. Yeah, that's all our dirt used up. Wow. Well, we shave a little bit more dirt off some of these bits here, just for the space we're going to need. Now if we're building it up here, yeah, I'm going to need more space than this. I'm going to have to chop this all the way back to say here. There we go. That's fine. So we'll level this out and get some dirt back. Yes, I did give genuine thought to do we exploit that village over there, but I feel like that village is a little bit destroyed. Skeevers has pillaged it for acacia wood and stuff. It was only a matter of time, and I think in fact it was actually my suggestion to steal acacia wood from like the buildings and stuff there. And I mean it's fine, it's fine. It's too close anyway. We want a village that's at least a tiny bit removed from where we are, so there's some sense of journey to it. In order to do all our stuff at. This looks like a nice big area here. Okay, this would be perfect. So let's go do the tidy up the inventory and get what we're going to need. So I don't want to build this bone mill anymore. I wonder where the bone mill actually lives. Bone mill probably doesn't live anywhere. In the farming one? Yeah, there it is. Oh, this. Could have just taken bone meal from here instead of making more with the bones. Oh, dear. Okay, well, we've got enough sugar cane. Put them seeds back. We are going to need more redstone, more observers, more pistons. That's going to need more cobble and more wood. Once again, goes to the wrong side of the room. Cobble. Yep. Oh, I'm sandstone again. I always do that. And that's that. So the wood chest's on the other side. There it is. There's all our birch. Perfect. I mean, I'm just about to take all the good birch that's here, but we'll put back whatever we don't use. Oh, spruce. Yeah. Heap sticks. Wow. Let's see. What else are we needing here? I mean, glass for windows and stuff like that. Yeah. 64. But I'll take another stack. But there's the sand. Yeah, I'll just take that. Yeah, what did I say I needed? 30 observers, 30 pistons. So that's enough for that, but we need a lot more redstone. I need a heap of wood. We'll make 30 pistons. No. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Strip oak log. Yeah. Just using it up. People can restrip more of it. Okay, so I said 30. Decent, so it's nearly time to sleep. And we didn't pick up the bed again. Ah, it's fine, we left it out there. That's where we're going. So, pistons. Oh wow, look at that. So 10 more pistons still. Don't want to use up the good birch wood. So that means I need 30 more planks. Can't mix things. I'll tell you what I will do. I'll just do that. Oh, no, I'll just do that. There we go. Okay, so now we need 7 threes, so 21. Go up and sleep real quick. Yes. 7 threes are 21, so I need 21 more planks. Wrong side again. These days I'm going to learn. 23 more planks, and it doesn't matter what sort of planks they are. 23, so 24, so 6. There we go. That's interesting. Now I'm out of cobblestone. Yeah. And have I got too many planks? Did I miscalculate something there? And once again, the wrong side. I'm really good at doing that. Cobblestone chest is the end one. Okay, another piston. One more. Yeah, got enough wood there for one more. Oh, it's because the logs come in 4s. Yeah, never mind. Okay. So these are 30 pistons. So we need 30 observers. So 26 more. So what have we run out of? It's the cobble again. So an observer requires 6 cobble. I need to make 17 more, so 6 lots of 17. So you just get 2 stacks of cobble. Okay, 50-50. This side. No, it's not, it's this one. Oh dear. Oh, and look at that. That's sideways. Oh, I bet no one knows that. Just like no one knows about this. Yeah. We did that last, well, I was going to say last stream, but when I was making the secret tunnel in there, I needed 1 piece of birch, so I stole it from under the stairs and put a cobblestone there instead. So, yeah, I'll put it back. It's facing the wrong way. I knew that. There we go. Just like this one. These are all facing up and down, this one's facing side to side. Ah, dear. Did I get the cobble in the end after all that? And I said 2 stacks, didn't I? Okay. So I think I've just got to remember, coming down here, cobble is on the left. If I remember that, that sets everything else in motion, because that means that wood's on the right. And so if cobble's on the left, mob drops and all that's on the left too, building supplies. on the right. If wood's there, so's organic, so's food. Yeah, so I think that's how we do it. Remember, cobble's on the left. That sets everything else up. So some more observers. Oh, 16. What did I run out of? I literally need one more nether quartz. Huh. We didn't even estimate that. Okay. Cobble's on the left, so is nether. Right there. Ah, we're learning. We're only going and doing it. We are learning. Alright, one more observer. So these are 30 pistons and 30 observers. We don't need any more of this iron. That's done, actually. I say that, but let's see, what do we actually need to do? We're going to need to make a hopper. A hopper's going to require a chest. Chest is going to require that. We will need another chest, an actual chest, to put this stuff in. So there's our hopper. It's going to grab this from the water. I'd say a second hopper is actually in order. Yeah, I'm just thinking through logically how we're doing this. Which means we need one more iron ingot. Okay. Just because I'll use a hopper to grab it from the water, then another hopper to carry it a further block forward, and then the chest. The chest has got to be able to open. So I don't want another block sitting above the chest. So, okay, so that means we're going to need 30 sand, 30 sugar cane, I've got that, and, well, 30 redstone, but we've got more than that, so we can actually put a stack of this back, so I'll tell you what I'll do. Yep. So we'll get rid of some of these things. You don't need the redstone torch anymore, so that can go back in this chest with the other redstone torch. Don't need quite as much sugar cane. We are only taking 30 sugar cane. Although I will want a few for just testing it. So there we go. Yeah, 32. I think we're pretty good now. I think we're pretty good. We'll just put that redstone back. Or the excess redstone back. That is all we needed. So now we just need 30 sand. And then if we've got enough building supplies, we're good to go. Oh, and of course that means I'm going to need shovels. I thought about that earlier. I need to grab a heap of shovels, and you just did not do that. Okay, cobblers on the left, so the tools are up here. There we are. We are learning. Now, I think last time I saw Stevens and Novak needing sand, I didn't see where they went to get their sand, but I do recall seeing them come home. And I'm pretty sure that was just here, next to the village. So, yeah. So this is where we should be. Whoa! Oh, and we've done it anyway. This is where I should be getting the sand from, not just digging it out of the river. The sand from here. And of course, yeah, scary sand that's going to just collapse in on things. So tidy up the landscape a bit. Get some sand whilst also tidying the place up. We've got to get towards 30 actually. Well, let's calm down. We've nearly got 30 now. Wow, what is that all about? Has someone been doing my sand trick? I showed Skeevers how I collect heaps of sand using torches and things like that. I wonder if he did that. Oh, there we go. There's our 30 sand. I don't know why I got so many shovels for that. But anyway. Okay. Let's build our structure. So, about there, give an edge to it. So, like that, we're going to need to turn a bunch of these into planks. So we need, is it 17 by 7? Oh, I can't remember if it was 7 or if it was 9. Okay, let's see. So we've got water, sand makes 3, the piston line makes 5, and then the redstone line makes 7. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I do the other wall there, we're totally snug. But I feel like it's nice to have room to walk around this thing. So 2 squares on either side to walk around this thing would be plenty. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now I can put the other pillar up here. Alright. Time for sleep. Come on, it is night time. There we go. I'm going to put windows in here, but I don't want to just window up the entire place. So we will 1, 2, 3. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, there's 9. So I do that. There's a 3x2 window on either side there. That's fine. Okay. This leaves a 1 square for the door at the front. Although the door's up this end. But anyway. And like I said 17, which took us to there. If we're doing an internal setting, well let me place it down internally. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So that's enough for the 15 sugarcane plus a 1 square on either side to fence this thing in. But if we've got 2 squares of walking around this side and 2 squares of walking around that side, so I need 2 squares for walking around the back, 2 squares for walking around the front. The front's also going to have a chest, so that's 1 more again. And then we need, I don't know, look, do I just bring it out flush to the front of this building? I don't know that we can because it's, maybe I do, and we just make a bit more of a landing pad here. Right, let's get that shovel back. This is why I made 100 shovels. Let's at least shear this off here. Work out what we're going to do at the front here. We could have it a bit lower and have like a little steps going up into it. It doesn't have to be on the same elevation. I mean, it literally won't be, but that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. So I'm also going to put a little road here. Something that they haven't really sort of thought about, possibly they don't know. But I will right click and put a dirt road there. But let's okay. Now this is the front of the building here, so we don't want the front of the building here. We want this to be able to come back at least a bit deeper. So I'm actually going to plan this based on the road that comes out of here. Yes, there is another squid down. Come along here. I'll have another one that goes over this way to greenhouse. I think I'll run it along here, and then we'll turn here and head to the door. I think that makes the most sense. So I will actually do that now. And by now I might mean right after I just sort of fix the dirt up here. So give a chance for this dirt to grow here. To turn back into ordinary stuff. So I might have to do a bit of landscaping here, make this come out a little bit further. So then I can just come straight to the front door. So because the front door's here. Yeah, front door's here. So this is where we have to be able to come off of this one here. I'll do that just to remind me. There's the front door. So you know what? I feel like that's it. That's going to be it. That's where we're going to. Door's going to be here. So that's the case. Let's do that. Really sorted here. You getting dark? Not really. Okay. Yeah, because then we can have stairs there. It takes us right to front door there. Perfect. Okay, so while that gets fixed, let me just keep this path going in the other direction now. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm gonna put some stairs there for them too. Real question is if we get enough shovels to do this. No, I really want to do this. We want to. I think these two. We want to leave a square gap. Here's where we turn. Yep. If I've got a square gap there, then I need a square gap there as well. So that's where we turn there. I'm not going to make it. I'm going to leave the shovel. Like just about there too. Look at that. You know what? Oh, it's time to sleep. Okay. I was going to say, you know what? Since we're just there, I reckon we can just look down to the mine right there. Because there'll be tools all in the front of the mine there. Like there'll be pickaxes, there might be shovels, but there just has to be one. Where's this going? Is this... It's getting there. But I am looking at this. The way this road is so close there, I'm gonna have to raise that. Let's do that. That's better. We're gonna put more of an edge back on there. Perfect. I think the landscape looking somewhat natural. I'm gonna run into the same issue here, aren't I? Yeah. Gonna come along here. I still need this to go one further. Yeah. Okay. Let's fix that. So let's get another 2 shovels. You only need the one, but we'll make sure we are stocked up. Cobblestone on the left, tools on the right. Perfect. Didn't even have to stop at the stairs that time. We just set it as we're on our way down. So we will have that learned in no time. Now that we've actually taken the effort to deliberately stop and make sure how this works, I'm gonna just leave them as grass to give that maximum chance to fix up. I'll fix that in a sec. But that'll go there, come to just there, and it will go up in here and there. Let's go over this end real quick. Fix this end of it. There we go. Perfect. Okay. I'm going to need 3 birch staircases. So let me just stick some of this down here. I get 4, that's fair enough. So one of them's going to go there. Two of them are going to go there. Whether they want birch there, they might actually want oak. So I'm not sure. They can change that if they want. In terms of the colour of the path and stuff like that. Okay, so let's put that back up. Well, we move this. We hit more of them. Do this side down the same length. Oh, look at that. We guessed well. Only out by 2. Yeah, I can hear that in the man. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. 1, 2. Oh no, that's fine. I thought we'd miscalculated that or something. I think I'm gonna do log door like that, and the door. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I think it's gonna mess with everyone if I do that. Okay. So these windows are just 2 squares at the front here. It's fine. On the sides here. I thought what we're doing for side windows. Given that we have windows of 3, we go windows of 3 on that side. Do I leave it longer before I start a window? I do a 3 and then gap. And this was a gap of 3, so gap of 3. And a window of 3. Whoop, gap of 3. Window of 3. Gap of 3. We just have a window of 2 at the front here. Yeah, that's almost enough to make me want to move the whole building one block further along. Yep, I am. I'm going to move the front of the building 1 block ahead. Which means I'm going to do all sorts of crazy things. I'm going to put 1 more dirt back there and there. I'm going to move the entire line of this building 1 block deeper. And yes, I know that means breaking all this glass just here. But that's what happens when we don't actually count. We just put the blocks down based on how they look. And we counted literally everything else. We just didn't count that bit there. Get rid of that one extra bit there too. That way. Oops. I'll take out those bits of glass. I'll take the sound of the shattering glass. It sounds so permanent and final. So that means we've got that. So there's our 3 again, which means now we can go 1, 2, 3 like that. So we've got that, and we can do our 1, 2, 3 like that. Perfect. Okay. So two for the window on the side, then those ones. And that little one. Right. And we can put the glass back now. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so that's not too squeezy at the front. Okay, that's fine. That's a bit weird though. I don't like how that's happened. So what I will do is have a weird little recess there. We actually have the stairs like in there a bit. Yeah, I don't mind that, and maybe that's better off up there too. Maybe that's actually the better look. No, I think it is. So we need that to grow back so we can fix it. So while we wait for that to grow back, let's move these ones, embed them one deeper. I think that just does look a bit nicer, rather than having them sticking out. Why can I hear? Oh, it's because of the cave underneath us. Yeah, I heard about this. We are very close to a cave system here. Wow, they are close. So that's much nicer. Embedded a layer in there. Oh, come on. Perfect. And run to the bed. Run to the bed. Going to move that bed now. It's a bit out of the way compared to where we were before. Yeah. Oh, that's got to turn to grass yet. That's fine. Wait for that to happen. This one has turned to grass, so we can do that. That's a bit better. So now we're coming along, and then we actually got the turn up into here. So that's good. We can start to get windows in here. Whoops. Okay, so we can window up the sides now. replicate that on this side now. So got 3. So 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3. One, two, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we can put down our glass now. And oh, look at that! I'm glad I got that second stack. Okay, well, what's our actual height we're doing here? This is going to be the floor, so I'll replace this with something for the floor. So, what are we actually going to have? We're going to need ground level. So on top of the ground level is going to be the. Well, actually no. If I have the water. See, so where's it? What are we going to do here? How embedded in the ground is this? Yeah. Let's think this through. So, if we have the sugarcane effectively growing out of this ground, as it were, so we need sugarcane growth heights there. So sugarcane's planted there, so there's the first sugarcane there. So the pistons are there, so the observers are there. So one more at the top, and then the roof would be fine. So one more row of air gap over everything. Then we've got the roof. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So basically that means we don't need more glass. So we just birch our way along the top of this. Now what do I do here? Yeah, I've got to just do that. I can't keep that going up because that's just accentuating the doorway. So we need a bit more yet. Okay. So now the ceiling can be going on internally at the next layer above. So what do I do? Do I make it? See, I'm cautious of the design being too similar to the treehouse, as I'm building it out of birch. That's why I've done it like this. Oh, look at that! A zombie pigman has snuck into the overworld. That is bad. So the minute someone kills that, I assume that's still going to set them off in the nether. It also means that guy's in our nether house, in the base, which either means he spawned in there, or the doors are open and he's wandered in there. So that's something to watch out for. I got half a mind to trap it. I'm gonna do that. That's it. Come on, don't do that. There. Oh, why did I nearly look at you? Oh, that was suicide. Okay, I think we're gonna leave you there. Just for fun. Just see what happens. Maybe you'll despawn, maybe you won't. Where's the other hole that we dug? There. Let's just fix that real quick. Yeah. Yeah. Why do I keep looking at you, but not looking at you? Have fun, mate. I could put a little lid over him and be like, danger people, but I think it's funny if we just leave him there. This was obviously a creeper at some point, has blown up right behind the nether portal there. That's good enough. That'll do for now. I don't want to use all that dirt up. Yeah, I was working out what I was doing with the roof. I think we're doing something with stairs. So, I'm going to put the crafting bench down. And yeah, I'm turning all the logs to stairs at this point. I don't need any more logs. Let's start. Okay. So this stairs and the slabs. That's what this is going to be. Okay. So, let's put down a little bit of dirt scaffolding to get back up there. That's good enough. Alright. So, just as a proof of concept of what this is going to look like, let's put things like that. Oh, that was a good accident there. I'll pick that up when we get up there. Getting dark? Oh, it is. That. Okay. It's all very much the one colour, which I don't think is a smart move. Now that I'm doing this, having the roof the same colour as the walls, I mean, it's not in my treehouse. That's why I've got the logs on the sides and on the top. We've got the logs up the side here for the accents, but look, I'm going to do it. I'm just doing it. Do I do something fancy underneath? With like these sort of things? Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I don't think I want to carry that all the way along under the window. I think that's gonna look a bit weird. Actually, it doesn't look so bad. Yeah, it really actually doesn't look so bad. I'm doing that, which means I am getting that back. Okay, so this is what we're doing. So we're going to need heaps of stairs in order to make this work. It does mean that I can retrieve that in each case. Turn these back into more then. Oops. And then, so this becomes internal ceiling here. Where are the slabs coming out of this though? I made 30 slabs. I think the internal ceiling is actually slabs. That's what this is. Oh, that was a good mistake. You know, so it just gives us a tiny bit more height, or at least the appearance of more height on the inside. Okay, I'm going to need a bunch more of this birch in order to pull this off, because those slabs are not going to go far. In fact, let's use them all up. But we're going to need a heap for stairs all the way around the outside. I find stairs not very wood efficient. Slabs are great because you need 3 planks to make 6 slabs, because of course you're halving it. They're literally half a block. So they're great for efficiency. But stairs? I don't know. Because you need 6 planks and you get, what is it, 3 stairs? Four stairs. So 6 of them turns into 4 stairs, which, if I was doing 6 planks for slabs, 6 planks would turn into 12 slabs. So I can either make 12 slabs or 4 stairs out of the same thing. So basically what I'm saying is every 12 slabs on the roof is 4 stairs on the outside. And because I'm double stairing this, you know, that's ridiculous. So long story short, we need a lot of wood. I also need to figure out what I'm going to make the floor of. I'm not going to have a wooden floor. It's just going to overload things. So let me check out what building materials we've got. And see, in terms of floor, we can just do a basic cobble thing. Dirt, gravel, a sandstone thing. Wow, sandstone floor? That would be interesting. Otherwise, we do something crazy like granite or diorite or another type of stone. I'm kind of thinking sandstone at the moment. Let me just take the whole pile of sandstone there, and we'll just see. We'll just see. I'm going to need, though, as I said, a bunch more wood, and there is literally no more birch. We knew this. I knew there was no more birch. So, okay, let's pack up some of the things we don't need. Get rid of that seed. Get rid of this flour. Don't need any more of that glass. All the rest of this is still important. I'm going to need some more axes. I'm going to go chop down a bunch of birch trees. And what's the time? There's the sun. There's the sun. Yeah, we're taking the bed. The sun will set while we're out. Okay. Let's head over to that birch forest. Is our pigman friend still here? He's despawned. Look at that. Okay. Well, that's good. What's that? I'm very suspicious of that. Is that a mine? Is that part of a mine that's been closed up? Yeah. We'll just see. Let's head over to the birch forest over here. Just do a little bit more deforestation. Wood. Come on. There we go. I'll change the horse. I mean, we are going to deforest this birch forest, but whoa! Excuse you. There are two Endermen. One over there, one up there. Why are there? Oh, yeah, he looked at him. Oh, and where are they go? Why are there so many Endermen around? And he's over in the birch forest now. There's two. Are there 3 or 2? Whoa! Steady on, guys. As I was trying to say, we are over here deforesting the whole birch forest. But I saw Skeevers last time she needed birch wood. Because we have oodles of bone meal. Apparently, I found where all the bone meal is. And enough bones to just make more bone meal. We've got so much bone meal that when she was wanting birch, she just threw down a dozen saplings out front of the house, bone milled them all straight up in their trees, and then just cut them down and kept going. You know, it saves going all the way over here to the birch forest. The flip side is, I am just letting these leaves hang around. I mean, I'll probably run back and pick up the saplings in a sec. Although things as the leaves despawn. But yeah, I guess if you had to just do a heap of these at home, and you're going to keep doing the same area, you're going to keep replanting a bunch of birch in the same sort of rough spots, growing them, chopping them down, planting more, growing them again. You don't want all these leaves hanging around, so I feel like there's a bit of work there. And clearing up the leaves, more time you just spent on chopping this wood, just for my own sense of efficiency. How's that? Stacking a bit. We'll just get these 2 trees here. So that's good enough for now. You always know there's more looking at it. In fact, is it starting to get dark? It is. We could nearly... There's all the Endermen over there. We nearly could have done this and gotten back within daylight. We brought the bed with us, but we nearly could have done this in one big go. Yeah. Smooth straight in the bed. Yep, I could have just left the bed here. Alright. And then making a run for it. Let's get a heap more stairs. I could do the maths actually on how many slabs we need, but I don't know. So we're just gonna build and see how many it takes us. This is the tedious part now. Just to slowly put down slabs. I guess the flip side is this is the part for the riveting commentary, isn't it? Yeah. I shouldn't be talking through everything else I'm doing. I should be saving up all the banter and conversation points. Moments like this. And we're out already. Okay. Yeah, saving up all the things to talk about for those kinds of idle moments. Oops. Oh, I've just missed that edge. Yeah. Just missed it there. There we go. Shield's nice, but sometimes, you know, when you're holding down right click, shield inadvertently pops up when you don't want it to, and then it gets in the way of things. And we are literally out of slabs again. Wow. We didn't make many slabs, did we? Let's turn a bunch of that into that. Turn a bunch of that into slabs. There we go. I was just about to say, I am undecided as to whether or not that's actually just quicker. Just rapid place them down like that, rather than the whole walking backwards method. Walking backwards, holding down right click is very mindless. You can just do that, and if it's a big thing, then that's easy to do, and you actually really think. But something like this feels like I can place these down a whole lot quicker. But I've got to be paying attention, I've got to be aiming where to click to put them down. As you just saw, right before I was going to say that, I thought it and I was about to then say it. Yeah, very easy to just put one in the wrong spot. Okay. Surely that's enough. It's got to be getting close to enough. This is like a 7x7 gap here, 7 seconds to 49. 41 to go. does mean that this is just a giant flat roof, which, you know, I mean, that's what that is, giant flat roof. This is, it's a flat roof with a bit of angle. This is just a genuinely flat roof, but that being said, this is a skyscraper that could potentially keep going taller and taller, right? This won't. This is just a single building as is. Oh, look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 7 more slabs. Oh dear. Oh, and I'm making a dark box. I did forget about that. I'm making a box with no lights inside. I have to do something with that. Deal with that. Oh, let's see. 7 more slabs. There's 6. Look at that. Well, and there's 12. And since we've got 6 of those, let's just turn them into them. Oh, oh. That's why we can't run. Hungry. Okay. Alright, so I think that means we're good now to go around and put more of those just on the outside. These are what the stairs will affix to. I need a couple more. Let's work out how to light this up out of rough here. Okay. Yep. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, torch. 1, 2, 3, torch. 2, 3, torch. 3, torch. 1, 2, 3, torch. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, torch. 1, 2, 3, torch. 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 Missed that one. Which of course means then we do these ones. And there. And there. And there. And there. Perfect. Okay. Roof will be lit up. So now we just have to go around the outside and put all of the bits on the outside. So we don't need to go up the top anymore now. So we have all that back. So now it's just about going all the way around with this staircase arrangement. So we'll do the top bit first, because that'll make the bottom a lot easier. Of course, the top will be very hard if the bottom go on first. So we'll do that one there, and then there. Have to be careful up here now, we don't fall backwards. Crack our head off this little one block fall behind us. Oops. And we're out again. Yep, that is a dark box inside there. Let me just do the sensible thing and line it up already. I know we're going to be in here soon and actually start building what's inside, but We're just getting the structure set first. I'm going to need some more of this. And we have to sleep in a moment, so... Hi, the little visitors come running. Hello. We're facing the other way with the bed now. We're looking towards the rising moon. Okay. Let's turn them into them, so that we can turn them into them. Right. Now, that's not actually going to be anywhere near enough. It's just going to get me most of the way back to the crafting table. Maybe that one there. Because the sides were 17 long, and that's 17 in terms of the actual sugarcane machinery. Whoop. Actually. Wow. Wow. Ooh, I could almost hold down right click and automate that all the way along there. Because it does, it tries to put them on the underside. I should be doing that. Look at that. Oh, now that's efficient. Ooh. Doesn't that just make you feel good? How efficient that is. You always try for the multiple of 6. There we go. Oh. I'm going to do something like that. Okay. What was that noise? If I didn't know better, I'd say it was a wandering... Whoops. A wandering thingo. Oh dear. There we go. Okay. Starting off the part now. Oh, and we're out already. Okay. Here's where we find out we didn't get anywhere enough wood. There. And there's the corner one. So we're going to do that much more along there. And that much more along to there. So we actually don't have much more we have to get done. Wow, we nearly made that. Alright, well, how are we for axes? Oh, we got a mountain of axes. Let's just run back over to the birch forest again real quick. It's actually almost going to be quicker to go to the birch forest across the river over there. Just come back across here and see. So there's like birch forest just there. Actually, it's not even across the river, it's on this side. So I will just grab the bit of birch forest that's on this side. Might as well clear this whole section here. And I think I will. I'm just looking at how much wood I've got and working out what's that going to be when that times is by 4 and turns from logs into planks. But then 6 6 planks makes the 4 stairs, and trying to count through there how many stairs it's going to make us. But in the end, look, we stole a heap of birch. Well, we used a heap of birch from the wood chest. Like there were 2 stacks of birch, and now there's none. So I say we just chop down all of these birch trees that are right here on this part of the edge, and that will, any leftovers then become our payback. And we can put back in the chest. Alright, I mean, how far do we take this? There's a few more there, but then, you know, if we chop down these few, again, it just continues further around to there, and to those, like, there's a few more there, and there's a few more there, you know? Let's grab these ones, and then that makes us heading back towards the base. So, that way, once we've got these ones, we won't say, oh, there's only a few more, because there's not. We can't see anything behind us. We're just heading back this way. Part of me, of course, keeps looking over at those ones at the greenhouse there. You can probably see them too. Every time we look over that way, like, oh, there's birch trees all the way back over there. Why are you all the way over here? And there's birch trees so close to the base. Well, that's because they're the birch trees that are on that side of the greenhouse. That's why. I'm not going to go and chop those down. Yes, I know they're close. But then I'd have to replant them and probably bone meal them again so they actually grow back straight away. You know, more trouble than it's worth. Might as well come all the way over here. Chop down this one. I think that's the last in this section. Look at that, we've got like a stack and a half back. Granted, we are about to use some of it. I can't see any immediate saplings. There's a stick there, I don't know why we're grabbing that. Sapling. There's a bunch over here. Just feels slightly renewable. There's a heap of saplings here. Yes, I know I'm not being perfect about this. There were saplings floating in all those trees up there. I'm not going out of my way to get more saplings. I'm just getting the ones that are falling on the ground in the path that I'm running home. Simply because, look, 34 saplings. We didn't chop down 34 trees. So we have made a net gain there in terms of number of trees. Okay. Oh, let's turn. No, I don't want to overcommit. I haven't counted how many I need, but I don't want to overcommit because I don't want to be left with, you know, 100 birch stairs all of a sudden. Instead, I'd rather have the logs left over. More versatile that way. That way they're logs if people want logs, otherwise they can be just turned into stairs and slabs and planks and whatever. Look at that, we made exactly the right amount. Yeah, we've got 5 left, but we're making them groups of 6. No, we're making them groups of 4! We made one group of 4 too many. Okay, now next job, torch up these sides. So... there we go. So we don't need half of these torches now. On this side at least. have them back because I will torch the corner pillars. That. Okay, we also need a door. Let's make ourselves the birch door. And we might as well pick that up and we'll sleep and we'll move the bed inside. Which means at last we're now ready to start working on the interior of this. Can't put the door there because of that, of course. Sort of knew that. But as it is, the floor is going to be sandstone, so I should be making that sandstone. There we go. Here we come. I should have the pressure plate there, I guess. Alright. And there's the bed in the corner. Right. So, yes, I'm making the entire floor sandstone, and I realise that after doing that, I am going to dig half the sandstone up probably as part of making this setup. So we'll just see what we end up with. That's interesting. So how does it look? Yeah, I'm quite okay with this. Because we're going to have sand in here for the sugarcane to grow on. I think this is the right colour scheme for sugarcane. I think I'm happy with this choice. And I think I'm glad that I got 3 stacks of this. Because we're going to need quite a bit of it. Don't ask me why I'm doing it in 2. Where is it 2 like this? Especially when I just did 1 at the door. Well, I sort of just did that 1 at the door because I needed to put the bed down. But I didn't need to do that. I could have had the bed just floating, you know. But, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll fix it by doing 1 and 1 here. There we go. Yeah, we've got 2 there. there. Then just have that big striker through up the middle. It was an odd number because it's an odd numbered width. This sugarcane farm. Oh, is that my 3 stacks? Wow. Okay, let me just count in case I need more than one more stack. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there's 51 in the middle. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 61 to 62 more sandstone. Oh. Oh. Hi guys. Well, I've got armor, got an iron sword, I've got a shield. Let's do this. Water's going to be annoying though. Actually, you know what? Remember at the start of the session? Yeah, this is going to be a pain. Running through the water like this while they're shooting at me. Remember at the start of the session? We fought those skeletons in my treehouse. By in my treehouse I mean just poking their head through here. Can we do this? Will they see me? They're too far away. I need to attract them back this way. That's fine. It was a fun idea. Hey guys. Can I come back onto the land a bit? Come on. Or do I have to come to you? Do you guys not fight when you're in the water? Is that what this is? Right. That wasn't so bad. I don't think we took any damage from them. We've still got all our hearts. We've got ourselves an almost banner. Look at that. And we've got the debuff. Bad Omen. It lasts. Is that forever? Huh. Okay. I did not think that it lasted forever. I thought it was a genuine amount of time. Well, we need to fix that because, of course, if we go looking for a village, that's going to be a problem. So, where's that bucket of water? That's not what I meant to do at all. Where's our cows? Can I clear this? Oh, there we go. Can I clear this status effect by drinking cow milk? I can. Good job, Mr. Cow. Good cow. Okay. Well, that was easy. I was going to tell Ash to do that. I was going to tell Novak to do that when he got cursed by that as well previously. But as the last resort to get rid of it, because I can't remember if we actually had cows at the time. Really, we probably did. But in the end, stop moving so I can think and actually talk. In the end, I think he died and lost the debuff anyway, so it didn't matter. Right. Okay, I'm looking for sandstone. Where did I find the sandstone? Here. There's not enough. Oh, that's annoying. I needed a stack. Well, there's 62. Oh, that's annoying. Okay. Well, while we're here, let's put away some of the things we don't need. This is the usual thing we do when we come here, isn't it? It's also nearly time to sleep. Let me put down the hot bar so we don't miss that. Where's the wood chest? So we don't need that and planks, stairs, the slab, the door. Actually, what we do is we need a sign. And it's going to be a birch sign. So I need that together with that to make some more signs. Give a room there to put the extra signs in. What else do I get rid of? Oh, all these saplings. Yeah, I've got some snowballs. Nice. We need those planks. We don't need anywhere near as much dirt as that. So we can pay back some of this dirt. Just keep our 14 dirt. And then we can put ourselves an ominous banner with that one. And they do stack. Look at that. I think that's fine. But we need to get a bit more sandstone. That makes the sign. Let's make the sign so we can put the extras in the chest. We don't need the one sign over the door. The other two can go in the chest. There we are. We should go and sleep. Yes. It's a little bit dark. Ah, yeah, of course. That's exactly what we got that achievement for. Nothing should have spawned. Oh. Oh, look at this. I say nothing should have spawned. How dark did it get? There's a creeper up there. I mean, at least it means nothing spawned immediately around the house. If things were going to spawn, they just spawn slightly further away from the house. If I just ignore the creeper, he'll despawn in his own. Yeah, up there. Even though he's still there. If I ignore him, he'll just despawn. Sure. He's not going to go anywhere. Yeah, I'm looking at you. You just despawn. Oh, hang on, we need... Close the door. We needed more sandstone for that. 62 is what we had to make. So, here's the real question. Do we get exactly 62 sandstone and hope that my maths checks out perfectly? Actually, you know what? We don't need 62 sandstone at all. Because I'm going to be digging up half the sandstone floor to replace it with the bottom half of our sugarcane machine. So we actually don't need the entire floor to be sandstone, just all the outside stuff. Ah, see, I knew that. Let's just do that. Smash these torches and let's work out what we've actually got happening in here. Let's torch up, I guess, the inside in the same sort of way. Oh, no torches. Alright, so let's work out exactly what we're doing. If we were leaving 2 squares of gap on the side, 2 squares of gap at the back. So that means this corner, this square here, right here, is the corner of the machine. Okay, so this is the redstone, this is the pistons and things, this is the sugarcane. Okay, so this one right here, that is sand. I always do that. I somehow don't swap the block. So this down here is going to be sand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And likewise on this side. And no more shovels. Okay, which means this middle section is the water. Yeah. I thought, do I run to go and get some shovels, but the amount of time it takes to get the shovels will be longer than the time saving of using a shovel to break these. Where's that sandstone? Did it again. Okay, so water at one end. Actually, it would look a whole lot nicer if that was sandstone in the middle. You don't want to just see the dirt there. Okay. For reference, I think we put the sugarcane down. Oh, we've got to put the water in. That's why I haven't done that yet. So that will flow to halfway. Oh, wait a minute. I left room here for a chest. The chest's not there at all. Oh, I imagined the chest at the end. Oh, have we done this totally wrong? Hopper's in the middle. Hopper is hoppering out to the side. The chest is on the side. But it can't be because everything's on the... Oh no. Oh, what are we going to do? I know what we're going to do, and it's going to be annoying. We're going to need like 9 hoppers. That's exactly what we're going to need. Because the original plan was to have the chest here, have it to come out at the front door, right? In order to do that, if this is the collection point here, if the hopper is underneath this, then I have to be able to hopper the whole way along. And that is a nightmare. But it's literally what has to happen. Oh dear. In fact, I need to be doing that before I even put the water down. So what would I need? One. If I have a hopper there, the hopper's going to be so deep. Maybe like down the hole down here. And all because I embedded this in the ground. If I put this above ground, then it wouldn't be a problem. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is. So it's the 8th one that they overlap out there. So that would mean I need a hopper there, a hopper to go down one, 7 more hoppers along here to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 hoppers there. The 8, the 9. That takes us all the way here. And then we're under that block. So a 10th hopper moves it to here, which would pump into a chest here, but 2 blocks down. So that's what I think it is. I think it's 10 hoppers. And then we can have our chest. There. That's the chest. And we hopper into that. Right. So, here's my hoppers. Actually, I've got to go even deeper. I could go 1 block deeper. Just as a proof of concept, though. So I've chucked that sign there. It's up in the chest. Perfect. But yeah, we've still got to go a block deeper. Because that's where the water is. I mean, we could have the water like that, though. Actually, that's not a problem. Saves us 1 hopper, and it means it's not quite as deep. Okay, so how many more hoppers do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 more hoppers. And we've got to work out something here. We have a sign here that says sugar cane. That? It's too low, it's going to have to be the block above. And it is dark, and no one told me. Wait, where's the bed? The bed's inside! Panicking. I thought the bed was still back over there. We're literally next to the bed. Oh dear. How many things have spawned this time? That creeper that was over there before has despawned finally. I think. Or is that not there? Maybe that's a plant. Yeah, it's a plant in the thingo. Oh dear, I'm really paranoid now. So, put that sign there. Sugar cane. Right. So we can see that. That's nice. Just in the ground there. I ought to do like some stairs down. Yeah, this whole ring here ought to be stairs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sandstone stairs. And then an extra sign. So I'm just going to have a sign at the top here. So we need 9 more sandstone stairs, we need more shovels, we need more torches. What do we get first? So torches, shovels. Now, we got the sandstone from one of these building material chests. Yeah, it was just fancy. So I can make stairs out of the sandstone. And for that, the smart money is go here. There. See, I wish you could do this with wood. Yeah, of course you can't. It's a stone cutter. Yeah. Alright, so what did I say? Oh, I've forgotten. Was it 9, did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I've just imagined it in my head, and I can imagine 9 around that edge. So we will see if that's what I need. Now, how many more hoppers? Was it 7 more hoppers? So for 7 more hoppers, I'm going to need a bunch of chests, and I saw there were chests down here in the misc. Oh, it mustn't be a misc, it must be something else. Must have been just a wood chest. Yep. So 1 more chest will do. There we go. That's 1 more chest. So 7 5s are 35, so 35 more iron. I mean, in any other playthrough, I would feel bad about making so many hoppers, but 35 iron? Look at this. Like, this is literally a drop in the bucket. I could fill the whole thing with hoppers. It's just, it seems so wasteful. There we go. There's 7 more hoppers. Okay. Oh, the sign. I knew there was one. Well, I didn't know there was one more thing, but I knew there were a lot of things to get, and I wondered whether we'd forgotten anything. I didn't say it, but one of those signs on the way back up there. Even though it's not done, I'll put the sign up here. So this is sugar cane factory. Sugarcane processing plant. Sugarcane processing plant. There we go. Perfect. Sugarcane is in there. Lovely. Okay. There. That's a bit better. So now we've got a nice step down to our chest. Perfect. That feels a bit better. It's too pokey at the front though. If I knew I was going to have to do that, I would have put 1 more layer at the front. I would have gone back 1 further again. We're only going to go 2 back further than we're at level with the house. But, you know, it's okay. It's okay. It's just awfully sudden. You know, we come in the door, and once I put the pressure plate there, which again, pressure plate, didn't think to grab that. No. Can't do no pressure plate. Has to be verge. You know, it's gonna be all of a sudden. Let's see. There's our bucket. Let's get that water back up, just so that we can hopper these. So I'm hooking each hopper into the next. And of course I've got to do this one. And put that back there. So, proof of concept. Let's drop the clock in the water. Clock flows down the water. I've missed it entirely. It's gone in a hopper, travelled through all the hoppers, and it's ended up in the chest. Perfect. That's what the sugarcane's going to do. It's going to fall in the water, it's going to flow to the centre, get in that hopper, hop through all the hoppers, end up in that chest. Perfect. So now that it's there, put some sugarcane down. Yeah, I sort of didn't think about this. It's not that I built the whole building sideways. It's that this collection point had to be in the middle of the long side, not at the end of the water. I just wasn't thinking that through. Collection point's going to be at the middle of the long side, which means, in terms of spacing, I should have put a lot more width in the building so I could shuffle this whole thing across more, have more room to get up one side to the collection point. But if I wanted the collection point near the door, then I'd have to spin the whole system sideways. And so instead of a long building this way, I'd need it to be a wide building that's very short. So yeah, it's because I built it long against the side of this one. That set the whole thing off. Yeah, that's what's done this. So I've tried to match the length of the building next to us. Okay. Now, what are we going to need? We're going to need pistons sitting up a layer higher. So if I put this down here, this is where we need the sandstone, because for whatever reason I'm doing all of this in sandstone here. So if I put pistons here, do that again. Yeah. There we go. And then we need our observers up on this side. There we go. Then we're going to need sandstone there and underneath with the redstone on top. So I'm going to need a lot more sandstone. So yeah, look, we didn't need it for the floor, but we're going to need it. So we'll also go and grab that birch pressure plate, and then get a heap of sandstone. So I'm just going to need one extra pickaxe. So onto the wrong side. One extra pickaxe, a birch pressure plate, which is going to require us making a whole heap of this again. Yeah. Okay. It's nearly night time, which means the bed's coming with us. And I'll get some water from there. Just don't like having the empty bucket on me. Put the pressure plate down. There we go. Actually, we'll sleep then, we'll pick up the bed and go. It's looking good. The place is going to be dark though, like the ceiling's going to be dark. I'm going to have to put a line of torches along the top of these or something. Just keep the top of this lit up. Alright, it's looking good. I just like all the little faces of the observers all looking. I'm also keeping an eye on the time. We have just hit. Oh, I didn't get to bed. We have just hit the 3-hour point of the stream. Typically, my streams have lasted between 2 and 3 hours. I tend not to like to go beyond 3 hours for these. But let's see. But we'll just try and get the sugar cane processing plant done, and that'll have to do. We'll update the to-do board, the to-do list, but we won't be able to go looking for a village to exploit this time around. That'll have to be a job for another time. Find a nice suitable village. Yeah, there was sandstone down there. I'm just looking to see if there's a nice exposed bit of sandstone I can just dig straight into. Yeah, without having to work too hard. The good thing about sandstone is it mines so quickly. There's no netherrack, but it's a lot quicker than stone. Which is just great. That one was accidental. I'm building this with a little staircase they have on both ends. You probably figured that out already. There we go. I'll put that one back. Just so that it's, you know, semi-natural. Oh, that's a bit unnatural now that it's just hit stone. There we go. Right. There you go. Hit the sandstone. Why did we even take the bed with us? It's the same as when we took the bed with us to go and chop down all those birch trees. It was halfway through the day, and so I thought, oh yeah, look, we'll need to take the bed with us. This time it was the very start of the day. We slept and then we left. Look, the sun's only just gone past. Actually, it hasn't. It's coming this way. The sun's not even at midday yet. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. We haven't even been out that half the day. Oh dear. Alright. Pistons. Okay, some of those went a bit wrong. Alright, now observers. Oh, that's interesting. He was observing the bottom of the piston. Okay, perfect. And we're going to need... Yeah, that's fine. Sandstone too high along both sides. I'll leave a little staircase up because I've got to put redstone on that. Can I put torches on the top of these? Let's see, there's 15. Yeah, I can. That's fine. Do the same on the other side of symmetry. Even though I've taken a sandstone block from that side. Yeah. Yep. Fix that sign, yep. Waiting for this pick to break any minute now. There it is. Okay. I've got to put a sandstone edge around here, because otherwise, when it breaks the sugarcane, it's going to come flying out the edge. And really, it should be all the way up to the height of these things. Look at this, it's growing. It's actually going to do some before I'm done. This is amazing, because once that one grows up, he'll detect it. He'll piston, like the wall piston on that side, shoot off. So, yeah, let's go and get a bit more sandstone. And you know what? We're not taking to bed this time. Yep. That's it. I know it's halfway through the day. In fact, it's past midday. But let's see. Is this going to be the time that we don't take the bed and then we live to regret it? So we're not going to be here for that long. Just digging out this chamber. That's interesting. Makes me want to actually put that back. Just because I don't like the fact that that didn't line up. How much is that? Stacking a bit. Okay. Look at that. It's only been like an hour. Miles of day left. Okay. Has this fired off yet? Ooh, but there's another one growing. So we're getting there. I can't jump up there now, of course. So I feel like we just close it in. We've got the sandstone too. I feel like we just close it in. And yeah, look, that's got to be exposed there. We can't do anything about covering that up. I sort of feel like, yeah, actually, you know what I'm doing? I'm going to replace half of this with glass. Because look at this. Sandstone's just going to appear there. And, you know, it's just a magic box that's just going to make sandstone. So we do, time to sleep, we're going to put some glass on the end so we can actually see this. There's nothing in there yet? Yeah. So there's the water. And then that's the piston. So 3 glass there and 3 on the other side. So I think that's all we want. Yeah, 3 glass there too. So 6 glass. We'll put this sandstone back and we also have 6 glass. I'll pick the bed up now. We don't need that anymore. Is it this one? It was. So we can return some extra sandstone. And some more extra sandstone. Some dirt, we don't need quite that much. Put our bed back. But we were going to get 6 glass. 3, 4, 5, 6. So, right in these 3 there. We'll put some glass. So we can look through. And up this side too. Oh wow, look at them grow. This is going to be great. I feel like I want to watch this. Just really see them grow. They come out of the front. Back's almost a better viewing spot. Try to find a good angle. That might be good. Let's see which of those grow. An extra sandstone there, of course. Oh, does that mean we've got sandstone in here? 5. There should be 6. We've lost 1 inside there. That's fine. So now we enter the riveting final footage of. Yeah, I can't even open the inventory. I'll miss it. Of just, yeah, I can see there, just where the cursor is there. In the far distance, it's a single block of sandstone sitting on the corner, just floating there. And that's what's going to happen to sugar cane. Some's just going to get stuck inside. Can't help that. I mean, I could put a door at the back. Mate, I could put a door at the back so you could run inside. Do we do that? That would also mean you could go into maintenance then or something like that. I think this is fine. We can lose whatever sugarcane appears in the middle there. We're just going to stare at this, motionless, for hopefully not too much longer. I just want to see one of them grow up to a height of 3. So then it trips the observer, and then the entire side that it grows on, all the pistons will come out. And then half of this whole thing will get cut down. So this is the riveting footage where we just stare at watch grass grow. Sugarcane, but you know what I mean. And as soon as this is done, we are going to go and just dump the things we don't need in our inventory, just tidy that up a bit, go back to the tree house, go and fix the to-do list so it doesn't have this on there anymore, and call it there. That'll be the end of this session because we've been at this for over 3 hours now. Done some good work getting this sugarcane processing plant going. And hopefully, with this set up like that, this means that while everyone else is online, you know, when Skeevers and Novak are online and they're around this vicinity, hanging around the house, doing stuff, this will always be loaded up in the background, just chopping away sugarcane. Oh, one grew in the front there. Oh, another one grew at the front there. Oh dear, they're all going to grow up to a height of 2 before one of them finally goes to a height of 3, aren't they? But yeah, I thought about building this near the actual village that we're going to go and set up in an exploit, because of course we're making this sugarcane for paper to get emeralds with our village of trades, and that's the plan here. So it would make sense to have all of this sugarcane at the village. The only reason for convenience, the only reason I didn't do that is because I thought, well, this is actually going to make more sugarcane in the long term being at the base here, back at the home house, because it's going to be chunk loaded more often. There's going to be people here more often, probably. You know, just because the others tend to be on here a bit more often than I am. So I would imagine that that means that this is going to just grow more, comparatively. Wow, literally, no exaggeration, literally every single one of these is going to go to a height of 2 before one of them hits height 3. Which is fine, I guess, because they all get shaved down to a height of 1. So once one of them hits height 3, they're all going to get shaved down. Which feels a little bit inefficient in a sense, right? Because when it does that, half the others are probably just about ready to grow to height 3. And then they're all going to get chopped down. I don't know whether, I assume that means it resets their growth back down to just being 1 sugarcane tall. But we've just got to wait and see. Any minute now, surely. I'm looking on the right, from my perspective, on the right, up the far back there, there's going to be one that's going to grow to a height 3 blocks high any minute now, because they were the first ones that grew to a height of 2. It probably doesn't work that way, but they're the oldest ones. You know, they're the ones that have been 2 blocks high the longest. So if any's going to grow, it's them. I'm just going to move the cursor around a little bit, just because I don't want to give the impression that everything's frozen. I'm just looking at the static screen here. I mean, you know it's not frozen because you've seen some of these grow in front of our very eyes. So I'm just going to stop moving again there. And we will wait any minute now. One of those is going to grow up to be 3 blocks tall, and then the entire 15 pistons on that side should fire off. I don't remember how far redstone signal travels. You know, like if it's one of just the end observers that detects the sugarcane growth, I don't know if the redstone pulse will be strong enough to reach all the way down 15 of them to the far end. And if it doesn't, that's probably fine. Statistically speaking, one in the middle is going to work a lot better, because that means it's only got, you know, the very middle one only has to reach 7 to the left and 7 to the right, so that will surely send all of them off. A redstone post, either it goes 8 blocks or it goes 16 blocks, I can't remember, but I'm concerned it might just go 8, which just basically means that, yeah, if one at the end one goes off, only half of this thing's going to actually get chopped down. But again, that's fine, because from the other part that doesn't get chopped down, that means that one will surely grow up to 3 blocks high any minute as well, and then it will get chopped down. So it'll all work itself out in the end. Like, it's going to be messy, and it's all going to happen at different speeds and stuff like that. But one way or another, we're going to get ourselves a load of sugarcane. Any minute now. I don't know how much longer I can stall with this. I should have looked at the clock. I've probably been staring at this for 10 minutes now, waiting for one of these to grow. Shame you can't bone meal these. They'll be done any minute. Alright. You can probably hear that in the background, actually, while I'm sitting here and waiting for this. Bit of free kids songs there to keep you interested and attentive. Feel free to sing along at home if it's loud enough for you to hear. There it goes. Just look at that. So what's doing one near the middle, or maybe the redstone just does travel 16 blocks. The entire side just got shaved down. I can see there is like one floating on this side. Yeah, there's like one stuck on that side, but the entire side's been cleared. It should all be in the chest by now. Good timing. It's never the end of the day. You look in the chest. Look at that. 10 sugarcane. Just like that. It's amazing. You know what? I'd say, oh, yep, and let's pop a bed down, have a sleep, and we'll go and do it. We'll dump our inventory and get ourselves ready to sign out. I love the way that the clock violently swings around when you rapidly change from night to day again by sleeping. It's kind of funny. So we will, well, there's hardly anything done. I'm going to put the extra sugarcane back down here in the food chest. I mean, I took a heap. I took it. There was a 64 and then a couple. I've taken. So I've taken 20. Yeah. These are just the ones that are inherently there. So we're starting from 0 out there. Just that way I can get a benchmark for how well this is going to work. Like how much we get over time. Those extra sandstones back. We're fine on things. I don't need a backup sword. That's good. The iron sword will last forever. I hardly chop things with it. Plenty of food. Torch is okay. Yeah. Look, quite happy with how we're doing. I'm just paranoid that the secret entrance was open. It's not. And in fact, I was going to say let's take the secret path over to the treehouse, but I've got to just look at the sugarcane one more time. I have to, just in case the other side's gone off. Oh, it hasn't. It's still there. Oh, but this side's growing back up already. So, you know, that's good to see. But yeah, this entire side, let me go around to the back. This entire side, literally except for that end one, is grown too high. So once one of those goes off, the entire thing, oh, there you go, now the whole thing. So in terms of economy, when we broke that, because there's that one floating there from here. When we broke that, we got 10, did we? I thought it was 10. Yeah. So there's, I'll get that around again for viewing's sake. They're 15 long. So if I broke all of them plus the one that grew up, 15 plus 1, it would have made 16. So 16 of them should have floated into the water and gone into the chest. Interesting that I only got 10 of them, because I can only see one there. I wonder if the others are on top of... I'm sure I'd see if there were any extras on top. Yeah, they're not going to go up on the top here. Yeah, even if they're at the very top, they get blasted in, into the... Oh yeah, but there are some there. They like bounce back that way, which is kind of weird too. So do I go to the trouble then of putting a door in at this side? I mean, if I put one door in the center here, it's like walk into the water, and then you just got like a window on either side, you know? But I mean, to what extent? No one's going to be coming in here except me to go inside the machinery. You know, I'm not going to be telling skiers on Novak to come here and pick up all of the stray sugarcane, because again, that defeats the whole purpose of having this set up like this, so that it flows in the water and down into the hopper. I was kind of hoping, in the time that we've been standing here just checking this out and talking, that this side would get hoppered off as well. I kind of just want it to now, given how long we've been standing here. It's not night time yet at all, no. Come on. I wish that would go as well. And then we could have had both sides go, and we could see what it's like in terms of reproducibility and consistency. We got 10 from that first one. Can we get another 10 from this one, or even more? And again, if I'd even kept track of the time, I could have been watching the clock and could have worked out roughly how long it takes for them to grow the 2 blocks up to trip the top observer, and sort of get a ballpark estimate there of, you know, how much sugarcane per hour you actually start to rake in. Because it's not going to be a whole lot, but it's better than nothing in the sense that it means I don't have to run around and do this on my own. This is just going to happen all automatically. So, yeah, it's hard to say because... Ooh, there it was. Oh, there they go. It sort of made me jump a little bit. Ooh. So, nice. Everything's nice and shaped down there. 25. So we got 15. That was a near perfect one. 15, 16 would be the max you could possibly get for all 15 of them plus the one that grows up. Unless many grow up exactly at the same time, but you know, it's not going to happen. So, beautiful. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, well let's go back to the treehouse. Let's do it via our underground tunnel. I mean, what's the point in having a tunnel if we don't use it? Oops. That's why you don't do that with a block out. Sneaky, sneaky. There's the river. Beautiful. Look at that, step around there. Up we go. Okay. Well, as far as the to-do list goes, build an automatic sugarcane farm. Done. Perfect. Okay, so we're getting there. All we've got to do next session now is go looking for a village to exploit. I used to know something about villages and their spawning. They tend to spawn in a grid pattern, like a grid lattice, meaning that if you go north, south, east, and west from a village, typically you will find another village. They tend to spawn in the world on a grid system, and I think it's 600 blocks. So if I go 600 blocks north, south, east, or west from that village, I'll typically find another one. And I don't know, I feel like going, is this north? South. I feel like either going south or coming this way, which must be east. Yeah, either south 600 blocks or east 600 blocks. Maybe east. Let's see what's over that way. Because I know that south is just desert. But, you know, whatever. Maybe we try both. See if we can't find another village. I know there are loads of other villages back this way. And stuff like that. Because I came from that way to get here. I've probably looted them already. That's not a problem, necessarily. It's okay to set up in a village we've already looted. Excuse me. But it'd be nice to have a fresh one. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think we are leaving it there, guys. Look at that. Let me just stand up here so that we can see them in comparison. The old orange box there has gotten so much bigger now. And now it's got a nice little stumpy sugarcane processing plant next to it, which I think looks real nice. I'm really happy with how that's ended up. So I think that's it for today, guys. I'm going to stand back here so that we can see when we log in next time whether or not it's night, and then we're going to bed next to it's ready. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's been a fun session, even if it has been a long session at 3.5 hours. Thanks for sticking with it, but I will catch you all in the next stream.